Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokéhaan Craft episode 7. And, well, I want to work on refined storage. As you can see, I got all my guys to approximately level 4. I have to get, Midnight to, level 38 for it to evolve to a Corviknight. And that might give us flight. If not, we're gonna grab, like, a Pidgey or something, to be able to fly, because it's gonna be a lot easier to find things if we can fly. So I set up a bit of extra utilities grid power. I wasn't going to do it on camera because I figured it's something you've seen a million times. It's probably one of the most boring parts of extra utilities, and it might be like pretty good content to actually set it up on camera because it's hard to mess up. But at the same time, I figured you've probably all seen it a million times, so I decided to take the executive decision and go ahead and do it. Now, I did start crafting balls. Just quick balls right now, and I've been working on different apricorn farms. It's kind of just a mosh pit, just to try to get the apricorn quest that I have to go turn in eventually. But to start out, only 3 eggs this time, so let's see what we got. A Charmander, very cool. An Execute, also kind of cool. And a Chansey. Well, all 3 of those are halfway decent. But this episode's going to be mainly crafting, and then we're just going to go on a catching rampage. Like, we're going to catch everything we don't got. Whatever I can catch, we'll catch. I'll just fill up all the boxes, and I'll probably organize them off camera, because, well, I like to keep my guys organized. I try to do it in a sense of typing. So I'll have a box for just grass type, a box for just ghost type, and then at the end I'll have boxes for, like, mosh pit types, like, water, ice, Lapras, or, I don't know, one of these other ones that have 2 typings. Actually, I think these are almost all Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, this guy and Pidove. The rest are all Gen 1. But that's okay with me because, I don't mind the whole Gen 1 thing. Alright. As far as food's concerned, I started eating the strawberry peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but I still picked the raspberries because, like, to offset. So, like, this gives you 3 meat sticks and a bunch of saturation, like 6.5. But this gives you 1 meat stick and half a thing of saturation. So, like, I'll use this to fill it up till I only have 3 things left, and then I'll eat this to fill up my saturation the whole way. So it's not like a big waste of saturation. And I have that big bush outside, so I can kind of keep collecting it. In order to train, I've been using Larvitar against all the electric types, and I've been using Midnight against the Surskits over in the swamp biome, and then I've been using Gypsum on the different bug types that spawn in the forest, and then, like, wherever anybody else shows up, I just attack accordingly. I do have an interesting plan. I plan to try to automate the anvil, which I don't know if it's possible, but I plan to try. And I plan to set up a trainer farm, so to speak. We'll see how it works with the mob imprisonment tool. So, if I can imprison a level 30 trainer, if I can keep spawning them in and keep fighting them, and it should work out okay, I think. But we'll see. For now, though, I took away my thing. In order to make JEI disappear and reappear, you hit Control O. So if you didn't know that, now you do. So let's start with making this whole refined storage spiel. I did start into mystical agriculture a little bit too, but I'm trying not to get too deep into things without, I want to do a lot of it on camera, so that's the plan. So the controller is a bunch of circuits and processors. So I need process binding is the first thing I need. So let's do string and slime. By the way, if you can't figure out a way to get ender pearls, you can use this thing with 4 iron. It'll give you 1 pearl. Other than that, you can go fight things like, I think, Solus and Abra. So, you know, those are ways to get ender pearls, but I did, I just made one using that thing and then put it in the transmutation table, and then I can get like a ton of them. So we'll grab a stack of those. And I want all the different thingies, so I need silicon. I did not think silicon through. Where does one get quartz? The material stonework factory. Or the material stonework factory with like 5 steps. I think it'd be easier to find a piece of quartz and throw it in the transmutation table. Because if I don't get that, then I just started this episode for no reason. Can I break down a block of quartz? Let's just grab one, and we will throw it in the pulverizer and see what happens. It doesn't just craft down. So let's see if it does. All right, cool. That's great. So then let's put that in our thingy. And let's get a stack of silicon going. I should be able to do it in here. And then that'll cook up rather fast, and it'll get me experience to make more blizz powder for various other recipes. I don't really know what's new. I made a compactor to make plates, in which I wanted to check if the aluminum plates were ore-dipped, but I'll check them later. I made an induction smelter to be able to make hardened glass. I made a compression dynamo, and then 2 fractioning steels and a magma crucible. This takes in bitumen, the little oil chunklets from the sand. It melts them down into oil, crude oil. Crude oil goes into here, and it turns into naphtha. And naphtha goes into here and turns it into refined fuel. And then I can pump it from here to here when I actually need the power, but for right now I have everything like turned off because I'm, all my power is completely full. So, I mean, there's no point in burning through EMC and coal. It just doesn't make sense to do it that way. So, we can get this silicon and stuff out of here. We don't need to do any more of that. We can throw it in the table. So, boom, grab a stack, burn that, burn the quartz, and now we have silicon, processor bindings. We need redstone. Then we need gold, iron, and diamonds. Gold, iron, and diamonds. Titanium. Diamonds, and then we can make all these different little processor thingies. So I think we'll just do one of each, and then we'll throw them in the table. Like that. And then, wait, we gotta throw them in the table. If I forget to do that, then I'll have to do it all over again. So, table, and table. Oh, and as you can see, our thing got us up to like 10,000 or 10 million. I also mined a ton, but I used most of that making these machines, so probably not. I probably gained more than I lost, but it's no big deal. Now we have the processors. I feel like there's a fourth processor. I know there's like a lot of processors, but alright, we're not going to worry about it right now. So we can just we'll rip out a stack of these, and a stack of these, and a stack of these guys. So now we are pretty set to get started. So first order of business is the controller, and the controller is quartz enriched. That's great. Quartz enriched iron. So it's quartz and iron. That seems pretty easy. Iron, quartz, and then we can make, well, pretty much one of them, and then transmutable it. So learn that, grab a stack, burn that, and now we need stone and silicon. So stone and silicone, and we should be able to make this. So let's do this and that. We'll make one of these, and then we can add that to the table, and then we can make one of these, and by some chance we need another controller sometime in the future. We have that in the table, and this guy can go. Good question. Where would I like this to be? It needs power, so I guess it depends on, do I want to run leadstone cables really far, or do I want to run refined storage cables really far? I guess leadstone cables underneath the ground wouldn't be too bad. I mean, you'll be able to see them in the basement, but that's whatever. So that gives us the controller. Get rid of that. We need disk drives, which is the machine casing, quartz iron, advanced processor, and a chest. So, casing. Actually, we'll probably just grab like a couple of those. And a chest. Grab a couple of those too, because I might need some more. And we can do this, which I think I want 2 of these, like right off the bat. And then so we can do here and here. Alright, now the next thing we need is the 64 or the 16K units I want. I don't want to do 64, and I think 4 might be too small. So I'm thinking about 16K would be a good start there. So to make a 16K, we need to make this doohickey, which is a bunch of these doohickeys, which in turn are a bunch of these doohickeys, which are silicon, glass, quartz, and redstone. So glass, redstone, and we'll just clear this, and let's make a ridiculous amount of these. Actually, I guess we only really need one. Then we can put it in the table. Then we can grab a stack of those bad boys. Stack of those. We can burn that guy. And now I want to make the next one, which is the basic processors. We should probably be able to do that. So, bam, make one of those. And we can put this in the table. Grab a stack of those. And we can get rid of these now, I think. And now I want to make these guys, which are the gold processors, which are the 16Ks that I want. So now we can clear this, put this in here, grab a stack of those, and burn this guy. And now we have 16K storage for that, and the fluid storage is The same thing with a bucket in the middle. So let's grab buckets. Grab a stack. Why not? And make one of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the fluid storage yet, but it's my new catchphrase. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So we're going to go as far as the green one for this as well. So put that in there. Grab a stack of those guys. And then this guy's what we want. So grab one of these. And put this guy on the table. Grab a stack of those guys. Man, we burnt through 4 million EMC. Well, we put most of it back, so it's not a big deal. So now I want to use these to make the drives. So I need the storage housings, which I'm going to need probably a stack of these guys. So redstone, glass, and quartz. So let's do storage housings are around here somewhere. And we'll grab one of these guys. And we can put that in the table. And then we grab a stack of those. And burn that. And now I want to do... Oh, wait. Right, it's 8 and 8. So 8 of these. Actually, let's do 4 of these. I can't see needing more than 4. And then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 for fluid storage. And then we can do 12 of these guys. 1, 2, that's 6. That's 7. Eight, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh wait, did I put those in here? Okay, so I want more. Well, I guess it's something I can do at any time. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's grab one of these out and make sure we learnt it. And that gives us a ridiculous amount of fluid storage and a pretty good amount of item storage. So let's clear our inventory and see how much EMC we actually used. Not a lot. That's the way I like to see it. Alright. So now I want to get power over here. How do I plan to do that? Well, I think I need leadstone cables. Just grab a stack. And then I want to do... This is probably not the right way to do this, but we're going to do it this way anyway. Like I said, you're going to... Oh, you want to fight, do you? Let's do that. Oh, I was messing around trying to figure out what I could do with these things. And they won't use moves that, like, there has to be a TM for it. So, like, I'm about to get crunch on this one. I don't really care, because you can't sell them. So, I figure, you know, whatever. Actually, back here is the same problem, I think. I want the center one. Is that what I want? I think that's what I want. So like that. Then we're gonna run it down underneath the floor. And I might figure out a way to pretty it up a little bit, but I need to get back to doing the regrowth series. I kind of been like stalling to play this. And like I don't know. What are you doing down here, little buddy? So it should be... Wait, why can't I see the pipe from here? should be able to see it, right? Should be this one, I think. Am I wrong? Hmm. All right, we can fix this. So it should be like, yeah, like right here. Yeah, I was right. Just one more piece of wood in the way. That was one more over. Oh man. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Oh, that's gonna aggravate me. All right, let's fix it. Okay. Now, why isn't this centered? My brain. All right. I'll fix it off camera. I'm not gonna stress. There's no point. And then it should be. Actually, this should be it right here. Oh my god, I'm wrong. Uh. Sorry, my brain is obviously not working at 100% capacity today. Alright, that should be powered and ready to rock. Now let's, oh yeah, I missed 2 blocks over there too. I noticed it like 3 hours ago and never fixed it. And I gotta fix that eventually. So put that back. Now we can fix up what's going on outside there. So I think I need to put one of these guys back. Now I thought I had the batteries centered, so I don't know. I did mess up. It should have been here. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, let's catch this Jigglypuff. I want a Jigglypuff anyway. Come here, Jigglypuff. Oh, you want to fight, do you? Don't die. Good. Good Jiggly. Oh, I can't catch it. It attacked me and I forgot to get Pokeballs. You deserve to die for that. I don't... Yeah, I don't... Oh, my Pokeballs are in my backpack. That's what I get. Let's kill the noob. Take his... Take his experience and sugar. Let's get into our bag. And let's grab some Pokeballs. So if we see anything else we want while we're goofing off, we can grab it. Okay, so now this guy should have power. Very nice. 2 disk drives. I want a crafting grid next. So, I got this. I got... That's all I got. So let's see, where is the crafting grid? Pattern grid, crafting grid. Let's do the crafting grid first. So I need a crafting table, an advanced processor, and a grid. And the grid is things that I don't have yet. Basic processor with quartz, and a basic processor with glowstone. So I need basic, quartz, glowstone, and then we can pop these guys in our table. So bam it bam. And we can learn you. I think we only need 1, but we better learn it anyway. And the crafting grid requires the grid, which is improved processors, quartz, and glass, and a machine frame. Processor, just grab a bunch of them. And crafting table. And we should be in business. So let's do want the crafting grid more importantly than anything else. So we can do this. And the crafting grid, which then we can do this. And that should show, yep. Now we need the fluid grid, which is the same deal with a bucket. So give me a bucket. And we can do a fluid grid. And well, that didn't. There we go. And does that recognize it? It does. Alright, good. So that gets rid of this. And that gets rid of this. Now the pattern grid is everything I got and a pattern. So I think we can do that. Let's do pattern grid. Can add. I need redstone. Seriously? Redstone. And pattern grid. And we can learn this guy. And then pattern grid. I don't have a regular grid. Can grab one. One pattern grid. And we can okay, my mouse just died. Great. Pattern grid. And do this is so much harder using the touchpad. And we did it. Oh man. I don't think I have any batteries up here. Oh well. I'll have to go get one. Okay, so we got all that done. So that's great. That gives us this, and now I can start getting into more of the different things when the time comes. But we do got a badge, and I would like to get a badge case. So it takes 6 green and 3 black apricorns. So let's put a bunch of this junk away, and we're gonna call that quits for a little bit. I just wanted the basics. I'll do more off camera, like get my storage in there and stuff. But now that my mouse died, it kind of ruined everything. Made things a little more difficult, which is like the story of my life. But you know, let's do that and that, and let's go make a badge case and get our badge in there. So 1 badge case, and now I think you right click it, and you can register it to yourself, and then gotta go get my badge. Well, I guess we'll have to do the next episode of catching Pokemon. Cause I can't play like this, like not really anyway. So to get the badge into your case, just right click it, and now I have 1 badge. Now I wanted to find more gyms, but I haven't found one yet, so that's kind of disappointing. But you know, it is what it is. We'll figure that out later. To make sure this episode isn't 100% crafting and boring, I'm gonna take a nap. We're gonna do one little thing that I saw that I didn't do because I was waiting until I was on camera to do it. So, there's like a ruins behind the house, and I knew it was there since I moved here, but I didn't go and check it out yet. But now that you guys are here, it shouldn't be too bad for me to go over there and get the lutations. I do think I'm gonna go back to regrowth. I'm still waiting for the Thaumcraft stuff. Do we want a Trubbish? We could get a Trubbish. No, he decided to fight me. Let's do this. Okay, we ain't get a Trubbish. That's alright. Maybe it'll get me 1 step closer to level 30. So how do we get in here? And so here is a chest. Oh wow, that is disappointing. I'm so glad I waited for you guys to do this. Jeez, it's disappointing. I really thought there was going to be something cool. Now let's do this. Are we frozen? Oh no, there we go. Ha, wrong button. Why am I not digging? Yeah, there we go. Huh, so I can't ore excavate. Because I can't click the button while I'm holding down another button. That's so lame. Okay, so I guess we could dig a little bit manually. I mean, this seems to be a pretty big structure to just have, you know, one thing. Yeah, it looks like that's it then. I've been wrong before. Alright guys, we've got refined storage up and running. I'm gonna critique it, make it my own, but I gotta go because I can't play with this stupid mouse pad. It is like 100 times more difficult. So thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.